listening to the Curls and Courage podcast.
I know faking it gets exhausting. Here, we keep it real. What's good, you guys, and welcome back to the Curls and Courage podcast. I'm your host, Kinsley Meeks, wellness entrepreneur, fitness coach, bikini bodybuilder, and digital creator, here to inspire you to live your highest physical and mental potential. Hope y'all are feeling blessed and enjoying your week so far. Thank you so much for listening to or watching today's show. I am super excited because we have a powerhouse guest joining us today, Viktor Drago.
Hey guys.
Of course.
How are you?
He is about to pour some major courage, knowledge, and inspiration into this conversation. When I first met you, Viktor, actually, I saw this guy in Panorama, which is a gym that I train at.
Yeah.
And I remember I saw him boxing, actually training one of his athletes. So immediately I'm like, wait, okay, like, who is this guy? Like, I want to get to know him. And most of you guys know that I'm low-key addicted to boxing lately. So, of course, he had my attention. So I did a little bit of research and I was like, okay, like, this guy is different. Viktor is a 3-time world champion in cross-country skiing, a professional boxer, an entrepreneur, an actor, a life coach, and basically an overachiever in like every category. Extremely multifaceted. He's built a platform that's reached over billions of views across social media and has almost 4 million followers on Instagram alone. He's passionate about helping others lead a happy and fulfilling life. With that being said, I know you are a very busy man. So thank you so much for making the time to come on today's show. It really is an honor.
I love to be here. I'm very inspired. I'm very looking forward to have an amazing interview because you're an inspirational person. And just by seeing you, how you lighting, how you light people out, how you train people in Panorama. When you train your clients, I see that you give them so much power. Even at 6 a.m. in the morning.
Thank you so much.
6 a.m. in the morning.
I know.
When I see this energy, I'm glad to be here.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. So I think the first thing that I want to get into is I want to talk about cross-country skiing for a second, because what even is that? I don't even know. And then also, how did you become a world champion in this sport?
Yeah, so I started cross-country skiing when I've been 6 years old.
Okay.
And first 5 years, it was just a kind of tryout, I tried cross-country skiing. I tried a few different sports like karate, basketball, football, swimming, biking, running. I tried a lot of different sports. But since 11 years old, when I was 11 years old, I started to do it professionally.
Okay.
And I qualified in Russian national team when I was 19. And 7 years I've been in Russian national team. So technically, which is a cross-country skiing, it's on the snow you're skiing, but you don't skiing down hills, you're skiing up and down. So on the big distance. So it can be different distances, it can be sprint, it can be longer distance.
Okay.
But it can be anywhere from, let's say, 200 meters to 50 kilometers. 50 kilometers, it's like 25 miles. 25
oh my
miles.
gosh,
Imagine,
that's insane.
This is a long distance, and it's not, you don't go down, you go up and down, up and down, up and down. So you need to have the best endurance.
Oh, that is crazy.
It's why any cross-country skiers, they
Yeah.
have the best endurance in the world. If you ask, like, for example, ChatGPT about like which one the most endurance sport in the world, and it shows you cross-country skiers the number one endurance sport in the world. And it's why I bring this endurance into boxing right now, and it's how it's everything going,
Okay. So that's amazing. So I want to know, you say it requires a lot of endurance. So what type of training are you doing? And then I want to get into boxing as well, but what type of training are you doing at this time in your life to be the best at this sport? Like, what type of endurance work? How are you getting to that level cardiovascularly?
Yeah, so basically, approximately in the 1 year time, you do around 10,000 kilometers in skiing, running, imitations, and roller skiing. So it's a roller skiing. It's a roller skiing. It's a things what you do in the summertime. When there's no snow, you do these things in the summertime. I became 3 times world champion in the roller skiing. So it's a part of cross-country skiing.
Okay.
But people, even if you don't know about cross-country skiing, so I don't tell you about cross-country roller skiing because it will have no idea. No, doesn't make sense for you,
Yeah.
It's not going to be anything interesting. It's why I don't say about it. But cross-country roller skiing, it's where I've been in the Russian national team and 3 times world champion. So till age of 19, I've been in winter skiing, in real winter skiing, and I train in cross-country roller skiing in the summertime. In the time when there is no snow, you train on the roller skiing. So it's basically It's this kind of long things. They look with two wheels on the side, and you skiing on the like basically on the road. So this is how it's look like. So
that is so cool. I
yeah.
can't imagine just like rolling down to that. Is crazy.
This is how it is.
That's really cool.
You do approximately in a year. I told you 10,000 kilometers. 10,000 kilometers. It's like 4,000 miles. No. 6,000 miles, 6,000 miles in a year, every year. So basically,
so nice.
In my life, I did like so much miles. I have the best, I believe so. I have the best endurance in the world, one of the best endurance in the world, especially right now when it's in the boxing.
Yeah.
I believe so. Like there is no boxer who can stay with me longer rounds. For example,
you guys heard that. He's ready. He's ready.
Absolutely.
He's not fronting. Nah.
Absolutely.
Let me ask you too, how did competing at that high of a level shape who you are today outside of the sport, would you say?
Yeah, first of all, when I qualified in the Russian national team, right, I started to compete in the junior category. First 4 years was a junior category, so it wasn't like a main one, but junior one. So we all compete with like different World Cup, different competitions. So usually in a 1 year you have around 5-6 World Cups. So I basically live in Europe most of the time. I just live in Europe. We're staying in Europe, we train and we compete. But I only, in this time, when I was in junior, I only get on a competition, on a World Cup, 2nd, 3rd, 5th place, never get the 1st place.
Okay.
Never been number 1. But after I had a problem with my leg, so I fell down on a sprint. When I did sprint, I fell down, and it was not broken, but how's it called? Like some, I don't know how,
torn?
like kind of like this. So I basically, I barely walk after.
Okay.
And people said like, as they said, like you will never return to this kind of top level. You will probably can walk after, let's say 1 year. You probably can walk again normally, but you never will return to this level. So once they told me these things, I said like, no, I need to think about it. I need to change something. And I want to change whole system, how I do it. I stopped competing in a long distance competition and only train myself for sprint. After they told me the things that it's never going to happen, all coaches said like, that's it, you're done. They just want me, put me out of national team, but they can't because my contract was till next year, till June next year.
Okay.
So it happened in July year before. So they cannot put me out till next June.
Yeah.
So I start to train myself, and without coach, only manager who make money for me for different training camps and everything. I train myself. I change everything. I read a lot of information about how to train myself to sprint. And I won first time World Cup in the main category after 1 year.
Let's go. That is awesome.
This is first time I feel like I can fly. Standing on the podium, I like feel really it's like something impossible, because before when I moved from junior to main category, when I just moved, it's the first year of junior of main category. We go on the World Cup. I remember it was Germany World Cup. I get 35th, 32nd, and 14th place. In the sprint was the closest 14. And and they said like, probably not gonna happen to you. You're not gonna make it. You're not gonna make it. And people give up. Coaches give up. Only my manager believe in me, and I believe in myself. Yeah. So it's why after this, they all given up. And it's make me to be a different person, to feel myself different, to understand that everything or nothing. And I want to make myself to be number 1, because I only want to be, after this moment, I want to be number 1 or nothing. I don't plan to be.
I get that. You don't want to be second, third, fourth. I want to be number 1.
I don't want to be number 1.
That's the mentality we need.
Number 1 or nothing. In 2014, I won all competition in Russia, all Russian Cups, Russian championships, and World Cup in Croatia. All competition, when I compete, I was only number 1 in Russia. No one can even be close to me.
Untouchable. Y'all know the vibes.
Untouchable.
That's crazy. And it really goes to show you too just how much it is important to have that undeniable, even like delusional sometimes, belief within yourself. When everyone else is telling you like, no, you can't, or that's probably not going to be possible. You're like, no, I'm going to not only do this, but I'm going to be number 1. Like that's crazy. You know?
And also I
really good mindset.
Thank you. And a lot of people understand exactly how you said right now about, all right, so you need to think like this, you need to be like this, you need to be unstoppable. But I also believe so everything what we experience in life, it's already predicted, even before we start to experience things. Even before we start our physical experience as human being here, we already choose where we will born, which language we will speak, who will be man and woman, which school we'll study, which kind of parents we'll have, which kind of experience we'll have, which language we'll, everything, all of it. Because imagine, like, if we'll change one thing in your life, something like when you, if let's say you'll have different parents, you will be a different person.
Yeah, of course.
You will have different experience. You will have different things. Everything will be different. It's why I believe that before soul jump into physical body and have experience, physical experience, it choose to experience what is real experience. And people thinking like, oh, I create this, I did this, but I don't believe. Before I thought that it's like this.
Yeah,
before.
I understand, because that's
but
like
right
my
now,
yeah.
But right now, I came to point that it's not like I believe why I make these things happen. It's just what I choose to experience before I was born.
That's interesting. That's
I wrote a book in 2014. I wrote a book when I teach people in Russia about how mind work and everything. I wrote a book, Transform Your Mind. And in this book was all information about mindset. And I believe so this is mindset, this I made myself, this is how I did, blah, 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 blah. But right now, after 12 years, when I see it's back, I understand that it's all like a predicted things. This is my point of view.
That's really, really interesting. Really interesting. And I want to get more into mindset a little bit later too. But before, I want to talk to you a little bit more about just like your athletic background. Because I know you said you're boxing now. How do you go from a world champion skier to now a professional boxer? Like, what made you have that kind of career change? What made you pivot? And what are you currently working on? Yeah,
first of all, when I won first time World Cup, I feel like I can fly. I really like feel unstoppable. I won second time World Cup. I feel like great, amazing. Third time World Cup, kind of feel all right. And I like, man, I want something else.
Just something different.
Something different. I want to be, I knew in this moment, I have no idea, but I knew in this moment, already knew it. I said, like, I will live in America. I will live in Miami. I said to one of my ex-girlfriend, when I was 19 years old, to her parents, I remember I talked to her mom. I said, like, I will live in Miami. I will have multi-million-dollar network, and I will do whatever. And she said, like, come on, what you talking about?
Yeah,
when I was 19, I had no idea about
yeah.
America. I had no idea about visa. I had no idea how to live. I just had no idea.
Yeah.
But in 19, I said these things. And you question about how I move. So I decided, like, I need to try something else.
Okay.
And I want to be powerlifter, bodybuilding. I want to do these things. I did for 4 years, powerlifting, bodybuilding.
Okay.
I had a lot of friends in the powerlifting and bodybuilding. I train myself. But after I understand that it's not my things, it's not what I really want to do it. And once I've been 30 years old, I started boxing. I mean, it's all started with Logan Paul when this is first video. I don't know, you saw a video or not with Logan Paul?
With who? Oh, Logan Paul? Yeah. You
saw video.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
40 million viewers on his YouTube channel.
That is insane.
Yeah, this is the first time when I show up. I shoot the videos with a lot of different celebrities, like Justin Bieber, Logan Paul, Kisai, Dolph Lundgren.
Oh, wow.
Like few different people. So. And when I show up in his house, and this is first things happened, is a prank video, but it's make me to start boxing. And
so you were saying he inspired, like that video inspired you to get into boxing?
Yeah, because he fucked me up there. He fucked me up, and
are you serious?
Yeah. I don't know if you watch the content of the video. So the idea of video was I came to his house. I said, like, I call him out like a prank video because I do pranks on my YouTube channel. So as a prank video, like, let's fight. And he first time he
okay, wait,
this
was not the video that I was thinking of.
Probably not.
So I have I take that back. I have never seen this video, but that is actually insane.
It's one of the most popular video on Logan Paul.
You guys, y'all have to. We're gonna leave that link in the show notes, and I need to watch that after this interview.
It's right now number 10 most popular video of all time on Logan Paul YouTube channel right now.
So you and Logan Paul are basically fighting, and he's just fucking you up. Yeah. Like, that man is okay.
7 years ago,
and that's what inspired you to start boxing.
It's the first time. I never boxed in my life. I had no idea how to wrap my hands. I had no idea. I shoot in the video. They shoot the video, and I like how to fucking wrap my hands. I never fought in my life in the boxing, and he know how to box. Already do it like for I think 2 years, and he destroyed me. And this is how I start boxing. Okay. But after 2 years before he fought Floyd Mayweather, 1 month before Floyd Mayweather, he invited me to his house to spar. I spar him. He cannot stay with me 3 rounds. They did 2 rounds. He was off. He was done. I said, like, are you guys kidding me? You invite me to come here to your house to spar for 2 rounds? You joking? And they rest like few minutes. They did a third rounds, I just fucked him up. He don't even did nothing.
He's calling you out, Logan. Wait,
absolutely, you are a little pussy. You don't have a fucking balls to take this call. You know this is, and you cannot fucking take this call because you know I will fuck you up. You know.
Wait, hold on. So say you and Logan Paul are getting in a fight right now. Who's winning?
I will absolutely destroy him with one hand.
With one hand, okay.
Demolish him. Like it's not will be in a fight. I am absolutely on a different levels than Logan Paul. It's like level beyond what is Logan Paul can even imagine.
Logan Paul, he's calling you. Can't even imagine destroy you.
Kill you in a boxing fight. But you are pussy. Crazy. You never will be there. You are little pussy. You know, it's like in the family, some people look like their father, some like their mother. Jake Paul more look like a father because he has some kind of balls, and you look like a mother because you have a pussy. All right,
we gotta get off of that. I don't even know what to say. I didn't say that. I don't know.
It's just a lot of medicine.
I hate it. Oh, that's him, man. I don't know, but no, seriously. That's really cool. You get into boxing. That's amazing. This is kind of a selfish question though, but I need to ask it. Okay. Tell me about your first time fight against an amateur. What were your feelings? Did you win? And kind of what were you going through mentally at the time? Because for those of you who don't know, I might fight soon. I'm definitely trying to kind of get myself into that space. So tell me about your first amateur fight, just real quick.
It's not an amateur fight, but first fight I fought it was Kenny Kyo, very famous YouTuber. He has, I don't know, more than 1 million following on YouTube, Instagram, everything. He's very famous in fitness.
Okay.
He's very famous fitness. Kenny Kyo. You can check him. And I fucked him up in the 3 rounds. He show up there with weight 250 pounds, and I've been 200 pounds, and he cannot stay with me 3 rounds. He was off. I will absolutely destroy him. You can check video. And actually, this video, Floyd Mayweather shared this video on his Facebook page, and it's still, after 5 years, still on Floyd Mayweather page. You can put Floyd Mayweather, Viktor Drago, it will be right there.
That is crazy. You're inspiring me. I need to learn how to. I need to learn how to get right for sure.
Yeah.
So let me ask you to kind of move it on from that. He's calling everybody out today. Not playing games. Victor will destroy you. And I will be the little sidekick. But let me ask you, what are you focusing on in your athletic career right now? And then just kind of tell a few of the listeners, what does like health and wellness look like for you right now at the moment? A little bit through your daily routine. You don't have to share everything, but tell me a little bit about some of your best habits and again, what you're pursuing right now in an athletic way.
Athletic weight. I just train boxing, I do boxing all the time, nonstop. I don't have usually boxer train, like for example, training camp, out of training camp, out of training camp, but I just train nonstop. I have few days off, few days off, and I never stop to train nonstop. And I believe so right now my boxing skills is absolutely on a different level, absolutely outstanding level. And I don't think so anyone can stay with me more than 8 rounds.
More than 8 rounds, y'all heard.
8 rounds, yes.
Okay, I get you.
In the heavyweight, yeah.
All right. So anyways, kind of moving on a little bit away from your athletic career, you're also a big businessman, obviously. I feel like you're a kind of flex and finesse type of person in the best way, of course. So let's pivot for a minute and talk about entrepreneurship, because that's really important to me and it's really important to a lot of my listeners as well. Yeah. When I was checking out your website, I saw that you founded and managed, I think it was like 30 businesses, 30 businesses from Russia and beyond. And I know you're doing a lot now. So kind of tell me the full story on that. And, what business venture are you most passionate about now and why?
Yeah, so I had 30 businesses in Russia, and I started to do business from the age of 16 years old because my parents, they don't have money. I live only with my mom, and she doesn't make any money. She make, let's say, $250 a month for me and for my younger sister.
Oh, wow.
This is all what she do in Russia. It's nothing, and sometimes I don't have nothing to eat for weeks. And in 16, I start to do my first business. It was I selling phones. I bought phones from people and I resell phones. It was cheap phones. It's not iPhones, but like cheap, all this is like a Motorola style, Nokia style. It was probably it was 2000 when I was 16. 5
So you've always kind of had like that entrepreneurial like mindset.
Yeah.
I want to sell something, and I also just want to help my family.
Yeah, I did these things first. At first, I don't think it helped my family. I think I only have money to go out and have fun with girls and with people,
Okay.
I mean, I don't even lie to you. Oh no, I think at 16 years old to help my family. No, I don't. I help my family later when I was 20, 21, when I make more money, because like this selling phone, there is nothing money. It's not like money. It's nothing.
It's not as
it's
much.
Nothing, but it's enough for me to do some stuff. This is how I started. But the most biggest business in Russia, it was we selling cars from America and from Europe in Russia.
Okay.
And we put only luxury cars. And we have a luxury rental cars in Russia. Our company, we bring a first cars. It was a Porsche Panamera. It showed up in 2010.
Ooh,
but we bring in 2013
nice.
once it was 3 years. Free old, because when it's free old car, you can custom like very easy and with really good money in Russia. So we bring these cars, and once we was the first company who bring these cars for rental, and we get booked immediately from April till end of November for all marriages. Because in Russia, when they have a marriage, they have a Friday, Saturdays, they book this kind of like luxury cars to go around, to do picture, everything. And they booked our cars from April till end of November. We got 2 cars, they both all booked. And we get like we have 6 more different cars for rentals. Wow. We make a lot of money from this.
Oh, I'm sure. That's insane, for real. Well, actually, let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Being an entrepreneur it comes with a lot of challenges, but to me, there's always more pros and cons.
Mm-hmm.
It's always good to do your own thing. I have that same entrepreneurial spirit. But I think that it also comes with a lot of losses. I know for at least me, it's a lot of like trying things, figuring it out, something fails, but having the just drive to get up and keep going and pursuing things. What is one of the biggest losses that you have had in your entrepreneurial journey in any way? It could be financially, it could be just a business that failed. And how did you recover from it?
Yeah, so the biggest loss was exactly with this business. We've had a car business and a rental car business. We make a lot of money, and we started in the real estate business.
Okay.
One of the guy, he worked in real estate for 30 years. He has a big company in real estate. He did construction. So when building was built, they did construction inside of apartment.
Okay.
Construction of inside of, not apartment, but inside of buildings.
Okay.
When they, like main things is built, is they do inside the thing. So we invest money, and probably more, 20, maybe 30 people invest money in him. And he got money from all people and disappeared.
Oh
he just got money. I don't know how many millions of dollars he got, and he just disappeared with all this money. Nobody. We're trying to do with criminals to find him. We try to do a lot of stuff. We have a lot of criminals people who help us with these things, but nobody can find him.
Like to this day.
I mean, right now, I don't know. I just forget.
You never found him at this moment. It's kind of
I don't. Yes.
That's crazy.
After a few years, we just stopped because,
So you lost millions too because your partner this guy.
Me and my partner, we lose a lot of money. Yes, we lose a lot of money. And once we get this money from our cars in rental cars company, and we put there. And this is company start to sucking money out, like different credits for company and different things. And all money was there, and we just cannot sustain because he should pay this money. It was payment every month to payment. And we lose a lot of money.
Okay, and so
and it's not just a lot of money. Let me put it this way. So before this things happen, so me and my partner, we already go to choose apartment in Moscow where we live. I already plan my apartment, what is house will look like. So I had my idea, so I go in my apartment, they have a big jacuzzi on the middle of this. This is the lighting, everything. So here's the panoramic view on the Moscow. Everything was planned, everything was just done, It was a lot of money. And after it was cut everything. And all other businesses sucking out money because no money to sustain business, sucking out. And I remember I had around $2,300, something like this, and all money which I have. And I take this money, $2,300, and move to America.
How much?
$2,300.
$2,300, and you're like, I'm gonna take that $2,000 and I'm gonna move to America.
Yeah, I moved to America 10 years ago. It was
really
first
that's
time.
A big risk right there. $2,000 isn't a lot of money.
I never been in America. I never been in Miami. I don't know nobody. I don't know no one person here. Just move here, and I remember I sit in the Miami airport, and I choose the person where I will live because I don't have nobody to stay. And I text a few girls before about where I can stay, and I find one. So I text you in the airport, and I go to her place and just staying there. This is how it was. But after 1 year, I moved back because money is finished. Money, and I make a lot of money, some money here. Everything was finished, and I don't have any more money. I need to go back. I go back.
That is insane. That is insane.
And after I return, after I live in 11 countries, I try to different countries. I live in 11 countries. I try to find a country where I want to live my life. In America, I understand that after experience 11 countries, I understand that America is the best country in the world. And
do
for
you,
now,
do you
Miami
agree?
is absolutely Miami.
And your thoughts on Miami too? Like, what do you feel about Miami?
America is the best country in the world. Miami is the best place in the world.
Really?
Miami, it's my home.
Okay.
It's in my heart. I feel it like I told you from 19 years old. I said like I will live in Miami, and it's so much in my heart. Even when I lived like 5 years in LA before, I want to go to Miami so much every year. But my ex-wife, she like LA, and I fighting there, so I don't have time to go. I don't have things to go. And once everything finished there in LA, I like that's it. It's time to go, and I just drive here.
Okay, yeah. Because I feel like I've talked to the listeners about this a lot on my show too. But when I first moved to Miami, y'all, I hated it. I had a completely different experience. I hated Miami. But it's interesting to hear like different people's point of views, because you're saying it's the best place on earth. From the day that you moved here, you liked it. That's insane.
I've been in total. I've been in 41 countries, probably 200 plus cities. This is the best place on earth.
You guys heard it. Miami is the way.
For me.
Okay, so I want to talk about too, you have this insane social media following. And also I feel like Miami is just a place for like content creators. Like Miami is very flashy. There's a lot of social media is so big everywhere in the world, but especially if you're in Miami, a lot of people are doing something in social media. So I see you love Miami, but tell me about pros and cons of social media, would you say, as a whole? Because I feel like it comes with a lot of opportunity, but it also comes with a lot of negatives.
You mean about Miami, or you mean
I'm just talking about social media as a whole, pros and cons.
Social media, I mean, a lot of different people trying. It also depends like what they like it, what they do, how they do the things. It's for different people.
It depends on how you use it.
How you use it for different people can be very different. Some people can use for one thing, some people can use for another things. But also, for example, if people start to do, let's say, OnlyFans model, they start to make money. That's it. They making money. They stop their mindset right there, and they don't extend their idea about mind or world or what it can be or what is it or who I am on all these questions. They don't even ask themselves this question because they get an amount of money every month. They keep doing what they're doing. They're drinking. They use drugs. They use all of it, and this is what they do. A lot of different people do some kind of different things, but this is the idea about like once people got the money, they stop their idea about extending and understanding things. Only people I believe so. Only people start to understand something or extend their idea about things when something happened wrong. When something happened bad, they start to think, oh, maybe I should do different. Maybe I should do different, etc., etc. But again, as I told you before, I believe so that all these things is predicted. And when you have this, it's like kind of, you say like, oh, I fall down and all these things and I cannot give up. But you just choose to experience because it's only one way how you can understand that this is bad. Because in other case, you just can't understand that this is bad.
Okay. That's, again, very interesting perspective. Talking a little bit more on social media, when doing a little bit of research on you, I saw too you have almost 4 million followers on Instagram alone. That is absolutely insane that you have been able to reach that many people. Like, y'all, I'm out here struggling with like 4K. I think that's crazy. So how are you able to grow your platform and connect with so many people?
So at first I start to do my pranks video on YouTube.
Okay.
I don't know English like really well in this moment.
And like what type of pranks? Like walk me through.
I did the most craziest pranks you can ever imagine.
What's the craziest prank? What'd you say? I need to know. No, because I love to laugh and like pranking is fun. I haven't pranked anyone in a long time. Like that's not my content, but I have to know like the craziest. Like this is absurd.
All right. You asking?
Yes.
You asking? So there is a lot of different craziest prank. One of the craziest prank, it's a girl pretending to sucking dick inside of subway in front of everybody. And at this moment when I'm sitting there, so basically I did.
And you're the one. I mean, she's pretending. Okay.
So YouTube deleted this video a few years ago because it was against YouTube rules. But at first it was there. It was extremely famous everywhere. I have this video. Yeah, I still have this video. Yeah.
I have to see this video.
Yeah, I can show you, no problem.
Wait, so like, what were people's reactions?
So this idea was, we go inside of Subway, me and girl, and in a moment she go on your knees. And I put a clothes on her head, like a jacket or something.
Yeah.
And she started sucking dick, and I sitting there, and I do, and they're like, yeah, let's go, come on, yeah, oh my god, something like this.
Was that exaggerated?
Oh, you can see. I will show you video.
That is too much.
If you want, you can stop. I can show you video.
No, I have to see. I'll see after. That is too much. Yeah. That's crazy. And what people
was crazy. Some people go to see different places. Some people shoot a video with this. Some people was crazy, and it was outstanding. And we finished. Like, we have some problem with some people, so we finished. We faster go out. So that's it, like nothing happened.
So it started with the prank videos, and now you're still doing prank videos, or what is primarily your content now? What are you more focused on?
I don't do any pranks video on YouTube for last, I would say, 5 years.
Okay.
Or something, because I was over these things, because before, when I start to do pranks, I just want to find what is fear means. What is it fear is about?
Fear. Okay.
Does fear exist? And I understand that fear doesn't exist. It only exists in your mind. If you make your mind working, that there is a fear. If you're completely present, there is no fear. And I started to experience the more fear, like the more pranks which can give you the maximum fear as possible, the maximum as possible. Like I did pranks like when in a lot of different countries, police searching me, police want to arrest me, police want to put me in jail for 10 years. And
the pranks were wild.
There was wild. I told you, the most craziest pranks you can ever imagine on YouTube.
That is insane.
Yeah.
So you build this large following on social media now, though. You're done with the pranks.
This is first start. It was start.
That's how it started. Okay.
So after like one big company who manage Floyd Mayweather, Snoop Dogg, Lil Pump, the top celebrities on Facebook. They come to me, they reach me out, and they start to, they offer me like really good offer, really like amazing offer, and say like, your video will be on all pages of these people. And like, for example, like my fight still on Floyd Mayweather page. You can find right now Viktor Drago, or Floyd Mayweather, Viktor Drago, Facebook, and it will be first video from Floyd Mayweather page, even now after 4 years. So they all, like a Snoop Dogg and Floyd Mayweather, and all of them public my pranks on their Facebook page.
Okay.
Because these guys, it's what they do. They have the biggest company, the biggest media company in all these things. So this is how they all following, and all these things happen. I don't make a lot of money. I cannot say how is it, but I don't make a lot of money from this. But it's making me to be absolutely like crazy explosion.
Like more opportunities, yeah.
Explosion was insane. Imagine this kind of like Floyd Mayweather.
Of course, there's
Lil Pump, like Boozy BDS. Like, I mean, there's a bunch of like a lot of different people public these things.
Okay, so I know you said you don't necessarily, or you weren't making this insane amount of money with it at the time, but how do you feel like it helps your career and opportunities, just being able to grow a following like that and putting yourself out there, even if it was prank videos, inspiring content, whatever it may be?
Yeah.
How did that help you in your career? Yeah.
So it's helped me a lot in exactly exposure, because right now I can do different kind of advertising for different brands.
Okay.
Because it's cost absolutely different money of things, and it's helped me right now to fighting, for example, on a big stage, because a lot of people offer me to have fights. A lot of companies offer me, oh, let's have a fight. I have 2 fights, 2 main events in fights, right? But they don't pay a lot of money. It wasn't like big company, big name company, or big something like so big, they was big, but not like so big. And right now they still like this kind of companies come to me and they offer me these things and they offer me this money, and I'm like, are you kidding me? I'm not gonna fight. I'm not gonna advertise you for this amount of money. It's not even interesting for me to preparing for fight and fighting and for this advertising. You kidding me? But we talk right now with a few different like really big companies, really big names, and in the near future, next few months, I'll have like a big events and big fights really, really famous, like a top-notch level,
That's
top-notch
awesome.
level,
Yeah, I'm excited.
This
I
is
would
for
love to
sure.
come to one of those. That's so cool.
Absolutely.
So cool. So
Absolutely,
cool.
yeah.
I want to talk a little bit more about your mindset.
Yeah.
Super interesting. You obviously have a really a great perspective, and you've been able to pursue so much based off of what I know about you as an athlete, as an entrepreneur, as a creator, obviously as well. So kind of leaning into the courage part of Curls and Courage a little bit. Tell me first off, just what does courage mean to you, and how has your mindset basically shaped everything that you have built today?
Yeah. So courage, I would say it was in me like last, let's say, 4 years. I already don't experience courage.
Okay.
Before, I had experience of this when I shoot the pranks video, when I go to Logan Paul, when I go there and this and this. This is all this Justin Bieber, all this is kind of celebrity pranks. Was a courage, But right now I understand that to experience courage, you need to understand that you are separate from everything. But you are, and God and universe, consciousness, all there is, you are all one, all the same things. So you and me, the same things. We're not separation or the same things. It's just different perspective or different idea how you experience life. So it's why when you understand that you are everything, you don't experience courage, because courage made you to be in a specific phase of like, oh, I experience courage, I will do, and I experience things. But you understand that you are everything. You can be even courage about something because you are all of it. All of bad, good, negative, positive, all of it. Like all of the experience, this is who you are. You are everything.
You are everything. That's blowing my mind a little bit there. That is crazy.
This is which after I read probably more than thousands of books, a lot of podcasts, a lot of trainings. I've been attend personally a lot of different trainings. And this is what I came to, and I teach people. I told you, I wrote my book 2014. I teach people in Russia. I teach people here. I do right now online coaching on my website. You've probably seen it. And I teach a lot of people, and I change their life. I change people's life set, like completely life, completely what they see is possible, what they see not possible, absolutely shows them life from different point of view. And they had absolutely tremendous results of things,
Yeah.
So this is how is it like, you know how we move from sucking dick in the subway to you are everything, and you are God of everything. You know what I mean?
I told you guys this man this man is multifaceted. He is so multifaceted, doing just so many things going on. But no, your mindset is super interesting as well. And it seems like to me you really have no fear at all. You don't even believe in that concept. It doesn't exist. It doesn't exist.
Fear doesn't.
What would you say to someone who is like very scared or feeling that thing that you're saying? Fear doesn't even exist. But what if someone I know, and many people out here listening, of course they feel fear. I feel fear sometimes. I feel like most people do. How do you push past that feeling and kind of train yourself to be like, no, that does not even exist. This is only like an experience, or how do you go about that?
All right. So how you said it, you said like push past this.
Push past a feeling.
You cannot push something, because if you push something push you back. So
That's
you cannot push through something. You just can't experience, for example, fear. If you don't want to experience fear, be present. Stop your mindset. You only can experience fear if you make your mind work. If you make this voice in your head working and going and going and going. If there is no voice in your head, there is no fear. Try to be absolutely present, like no thoughts in your mind, no thoughts, and experience fear. Just try it. Stay tall, be present, and try to experience fear. There is no possibility of experiencing fear. Only fear exists in your mind. So as long as your mind working, as mind start to work, it's where you can experience fear. If you stop your mind, completely stop, present, there is no fear.
Okay, so let me ask you, how can I be more present in the moment? And how can everyone listening out here, how can you be fully present? How do you do that?
Yeah, stop your mind. Try, but it's very difficult to try with long moment. Try with small one. Try for 10 seconds. Try for 20 seconds. Try for 30 seconds.
It's something you have to practice.
You have to practice. You have to practice, because your mind never will stop. You start to thinking. For example, when people do meditations, they're like, "How I cannot do meditation because my mind started working." I was like, "Stop your mind. Stop thinking. Come on." It's the question like, "But it's thinking." I said, "Who thinking? You thinking or your mind thinking?" Think about it. You need to understand the difference between you and your mind. It's two separation things. Just two separate things. You can be in control of your mind, but you only can be in control of your mind if you understand that you are not your mind. You can be in control of it. You can control it.
Okay. So let me ask you this. How can the listeners and I need to know this. How can we become more self-aware and more intentional? How do you know when you're truly in alignment? How can you be more self-aware? I'm overthinking. I feel fear. I feel, stuck in some position of my life.
Yeah. Ask simple question. Okay. What would love do?
Okay.
And if the answer will be on this question that it's not related to love, and there is only two forces in life: love and fear. There is no all other forces and under this things. Love and fear, it's all what exists. Ask the question. If you don't know what to do, ask the question: what would love do?
Okay. What would love do?
Yeah. Ask this question. And when you have an answer on this question, feel it like if it's really like inside of you can feel the difference between love and fear inside of you. You can feel like when you feel love, how you feel. You
feel happy. You feel great. You feel excited. You feel
probably calm. For example, when you experience fear, you feel like,
you feel anxious.
You feel like this. When you feel love, you're calm.
You're relaxed.
You relax. You do not rushing in your voice. You're speaking very, very calm. You don't need trying to prove or make something to believe or something. You just do your things. Just be present.
Fully present in yourself.
Yeah, fully present in yourself, and ask the simple question. Always just ask simple. What would love do? And if there is an answer, that's it.
Okay, I love that. Last thing before we close, Viktor, I want to do a segment here on Curls and Courage that is rapid fire. Okay, so I want to ask you a couple questions, and you will be very good at this because you don't overthink. You just answer whatever's on your mind. But I prepared like 10 questions for you, and I want you to answer them within 60 seconds. Whatever comes to your mind, the first answer, don't overthink it.
All right, let's go.
Okay, you ready? All right, one word that describes you. You're already overthinking it. Come on, you gotta go. One word that describes you. You can only use one.
Love.
Okay. Biggest pet peeve.
What?
Biggest pet peeve, like something that someone does and it's super annoying, or it annoys you. Something that you just can't stand.
I can say everything. I love people. Whatever they can do, whatever they want. They can choose whatever they choose to do.
No, gosh, he's different from me. I get annoyed for sure. Okay, heavyweight or high reps? Which one? If you had to choose. Heavyweight. Okay. Right. Balance or obsession?
Balance, of course.
Okay. What is your most toxic trait?
Nothing.
Nothing? You don't have anything bad about yourself?
I don't. I think everything amazing about it. I believe so. Everyone should feel that everything amazing about them. Come on, guys. Okay. If you're living your life and you're thinking there's something wrong with you, fuck this shit. Don't think this way. Everything should be amazing about you. Whatever you do, if you think it is bad, think again. Thinking again. And whatever you do is absolutely amazing, man.
We gotta stay amazing, but I can't lie. Like, even I have my flaws.
No,
like, you know
absolutely not.
Like,
absolutely. I do whatever I do. Everything absolutely amazing. No toxic traits.
I love
maybe different people feeling something about me to toxic. I don't know, but I do whatever I do.
You do.
I love everything. I never feel. I never experienced bad feeling of doing anything.
Really?
Ever. I go out of these things like for 6 years. I don't experience these things.
Next question: success without peace or peace without success?
Both.
You can't. You have to pick. That's a hard question.
I mean, it's not a hard question, but you are all of it. You are all of it. You can't even choose one of it, because if you choose one of it, you separate yourself from everything. You are everything.
I agree.
You can be choosing of one of this.
So you're like, I can't choose.
But it's not. Here's no choosing. Like, you are all of it. Here's the answer. This answer of
everything. You are everything. That's everything. Always the answer. Choose love, and you're good to go.
Yeah, you choose love, and you're good to go. Exactly. Love yourself and love yourself and love everybody.
And I already know the answer to this question. I was going to ask love or loyalty. I know you're picking love. Of course.
Because love, it's also loyalty.
Love would be loyal. You're absolutely right. That's very
because
true.
If you let me clarify this.
Okay.
Like, for example, love or loyalty, right? But if you really love yourself, you always be loyal to people.
That is very true.
You always be loyal to people, and always, like, I would say, like, three the most important things in the world. It's love, truth, and joy. If you can do anything in life, when this is three, the most important things, always you think about this is three things, your life will be unbelievable, unbelievably amazing. Love, truth, and joy. Even if
love, truth, and joy.
Even if, for example, saying truth, even if it's wrong for somebody, or somebody don't like it, or somebody feel bad about it, you shouldn't care about how people feel about your truth. You saying your truth from your point of view. And trust me, your truth will be the best for them. Maybe not in a moment, but in the future for sure.
That's definitely true. Yeah. And you got to stand up for what you believe in. Yeah, 100%, even if other people don't like it.
Yeah.
Okay, tell me, what's your guilty pleasure?
Guilty pleasure.
Your guilty pleasure. Do you have one?
I have all pleasure is amazing. I love to have sex. Sex is amazing. Sex is wonderful.
No guilty pleasure.
Whatever I do, I always enjoy it. I don't have any guilt. Like experience of guilt, you shouldn't experience guilt. Exactly. You have one life.
I disagree.
All right. You have one life, and you should not experience guilt at all. No matter what you do not experience guilt.
Honestly, no. If I misbehave, I'll be feeling guilty. I'm like a little sweet Southern girl, you know.
All right. You know, it's just about time. So maybe you experience it right now, but after, like, let's say 5 years or 6 years,
maybe I'm not.
It's different.
I don't know. Okay, tell me.
You maybe laugh at you. They're like, he was right.
I don't know. He got a lot of age on me, guys. So we'll see. Tell me a song that you like, a song that gets you hype.
Stronger by this one guy. You make you stronger than Kanye West.
Kanye. Okay,
Stronger,
yes.
Yeah, I like it. I always wake up with this song.
Okay.
It's on my alarm. I wake up with the song, and also I hear the song on the sound when somebody called me, and it's like this is a Spanish song, like from Puerto Rico. I don't know how it's called, but it's so nice song. It's an amazing song.
Okay, good one. Okay, and then last thing, what is your biggest relationship red flag?
Boring people.
You can't be boring, you guys.
I can't be boring with girls. Like if girls just regular, standard, boring stuff and boring everything, and everything need to be. It's like this and like this and like this and like this. Bye.
Can't be basic. You guys heard it.
This is not
girls. We gotta stop being boring.
Yeah,
but that's not me.
Because most of the girls like this, and it's just terrible. It's terrible.
Okay, I got you.
And second, start to fucking read the books. Start reading books. If you will read the books, you will expand your idea.
Okay, then I have one more question. Tell me a good book recommendation.
Book recommendation. So
something that everyone should read.
The best book recommendation, it's a Conversation with God book.
Okay.
There's a few different books. Conversation with God, first book, second one, third one.
It's like a series.
Yes. There is 5 books, but I would say read first Conversation with God minimum 10 times. Minimum 10 times. Again and 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 again.
Okay.
Till you will understand the things which is there really deeply, because this is so important book.
Really?
For me, out of 1,000 books, this was number 1 book.
Okay.
Conversation with God.
Okay. We'll leave a link to that as well. I have not read that. So.
Yeah, it's unbelievable book. It's a bestseller book, and it's unbelievable book.
Okay, yeah. Nice. Well, thank you. Thank you so much for coming on today's show. Thank you for sharing your story. It definitely took a few unique turns. That was not just inspiring, but also very interesting, I will say. So I hope the listeners get a lot of value from it. I know I really enjoyed that. That was a lot of fun. Tell us, where can we find you? If someone wants to work with you more online or just learn more about you, connect with you, where can they find you?
Yeah, Viktor Drago, social media, Instagram, YouTube, like my email, info@viktordrago.com. So text, and somebody from my team will respond to. Depends. I'm
sure you're a busy man. So also, on a side note, I'd love for you guys to follow @YoIt'sKenzo and @Curls and Courage Podcast on Instagram to connect more, to send in any listener questions, and to just support the show. Thank you guys again for watching today's show or listening to today's show. If you guys are interested in working with me for one-on-one training or nutrition coaching, please email kinsleymeeksfit@gmail.com. And then also rate the show, review the show, and follow Curls and Courage wherever you're listening. Now, show some love to my YouTube channel by leaving a like or subscribing to the channel. And you guys, let me know who you want to listen to next. Check out the podcast every Thursday at 10 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time on WDJY 99.1 FM radio. You guys, keep living boldly, keep choosing courage, and never be afraid to live the life that you want. Anything else that you want to share?
Thank you guys so much, and follow our beautiful host,
Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank y'all again. We'll talk to you guys soon. Appreciate y'all. Bye.